Title, Birdie and Boundaries, Badminton Etiquette and Safety Precautions. Opening shot. The host stands on a badminton court, racket in hand, ready to guide the audience through the important etiquette and safety precautions in the sport of badminton. Host, with enthusiasm. Hello, badminton enthusiasts. Today, we're serving up a different kind of action on the court. Beyond the smashes and rallies, badminton has its own set of etiquette and safety precautions that ensure a smooth and injury-free game. Let's dive into the world of badminton etiquette and safety. Slide 1. Badminton Etiquette and Safety Precautions. Host, content. First, let's understand why these rules and precautions are so important. Concept 1. The importance of etiquette. Host, content. Etiquette in badminton is all about maintaining respect, sportsmanship, and fairness on the court. It ensures that players can enjoy the game, while also fostering a competitive yet friendly atmosphere. Visuals, clips of players showing badminton etiquette. Concept 2. Basic badminton etiquette. Host, content. Whether you're playing recreationally or competitively, there are certain etiquettes you should always follow in badminton. 1. Sportsmanship. Always show respect for your opponent, congratulate them on good shots, and shake hands before and after the game. Visuals, clips of players shaking hands. Host, content. 2. Quiet during play. Silence during points is crucial to maintain concentration. Avoid distracting noises and conversations. Visuals, clips of quiet badminton matches. Host, content. 3. Fair calls. Make honest line calls. If you're unsure, give the benefit of the doubt to your opponent. Visuals, clips of players making line calls. Concept 3. Safety precautions. Host, content. Now let's talk about safety precautions in badminton. Safety is paramount to prevent injuries on the court. 1. Proper footwear. Wear appropriate badminton shoes with non-marking soles to prevent slipping and ensure good grip. Visuals, images of badminton shoes. Host, content. 2. Warm up and stretching. Always warm up before playing to prevent muscle strains and injuries. Stretch your arms, legs, and back. Visuals, clips of players warming up and stretching. Host, content. 3. Shuttlecock care. Handle the shuttlecock with care. Don't step on it or throw it recklessly, as it can cause damage. Visuals, images of shuttlecocks. Host, content. 4. Court awareness. Be aware of the court boundaries and any obstacles around the court, such as walls or other players. Visuals, diagram illustrating court boundaries. Host, content. 5. Hydration. Stay hydrated during play to prevent fatigue and cramps. Drink water or sports drinks as needed. Visuals, images of players hydrating. Concept 4. Competitive play. Host, content. If you're playing in a competitive setting, additional precautions come into play. 1. Eye protection and high-level play. Players often wear protective eyewear to prevent eye injuries from fast-moving shuttlecocks. Visuals, images of players wearing eye protection. Host, content. 2. Respect the umpire. Follow the decisions of the umpire or referee, and don't argue with their rulings. Visuals, clips of players respecting the umpire's decisions. Concept 5. Closing thoughts. Host, content. Badminton etiquette and safety precautions are not just rules, they're a way to ensure that everyone can enjoy the game safely and with respect. Whether you're playing for fun or competing, remember that badminton is about camaraderie and sportsmanship. Closing shot. The host smiles. Host, content. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of badminton etiquette and safety precautions. If you found this information valuable, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more sports insights. Stay tuned for our next adventure. End with an engaging outro screen displaying the course name and a call to action to subscribe and stay updated. Fade out. Title, Racket and Shuttlecock. The story of badminton's origins and evolution. Opening shot. The host stands at a badminton court, racket in hand, ready to take the audience on a journey through the introduction, origin, and development of badminton. Host, with enthusiasm. Hello, badminton enthusiasts. Today, we're stepping onto the court to explore the fascinating world of badminton. This fast-paced and dynamic sport has a rich history that spans centuries. Join us as we shuttle through the origins and evolution of badminton. Slide 1. Badminton, a brief history. Host, content. First, let's understand why badminton is such an exciting sport. Concept 1. Introduction to badminton. Host, content. Badminton is a racket sport played by 2 or 4 players, singles or doubles, who take turns hitting a shuttlecock over the net. The objective? To to score points by landing the shuttlecock in the opponent's court. Visuals, clips of badminton matches. Concept 2, a sport with ancient roots. Host, content. Badminton's origins can be traced back over 2,000 years. It has evolved from various ancient games played with a shuttlecock, often using the feet or hands instead of rackets. Visuals, illustrations of ancient shuttlecock games. Concept 3, Pune, India, the birthplace of badminton. Host, content. The modern form of badminton owes much of its development to India, particularly the city of Pune, now Pune. British Army officers stationed in India were introduced to the game in the mid-19th century. Visuals, images of Pune, India. Concept 4, early variations and rules. Host, content. In its early days, badminton was known by various names, including Pune, battledore and shuttlecock battledore. It was played with simple rules and equipment. Visuals, images of early badminton equipment. Concept 5, the Bath Badminton Club. Host, content. The Bath Badminton Club, founded in England in 1873, played a pivotal role in standardizing the rules of badminton. They established the official dimensions of the court and introduced the net. Visuals, images of the Bath Badminton Club. Concept 6, competitive badminton. Host, content. Competitive badminton gained popularity in England and soon spread to other parts of the world. The first official badminton tournament took place in 1873. Visuals, historical images of early badminton tournaments. Concept 7, badminton in the Olympics. Host, content. Badminton made its debut as an exhibition sport at the 1972 Munich Olympics, and later became a full Olympic sport in 1992. It has since grown to become one of the most widely played sports in the world. Visuals, images of badminton at the Olympics. Concept 8, modern badminton. Host, content. Today, badminton is played at the highest levels of competition, with athletes showcasing incredible speed, agility, and precision. It's a sport enjoyed by millions of recreational players worldwide. Visuals, clips of modern professional badminton matches. Concept 9, closing thoughts. Host, content. Badminton's journey from ancient shuttlecock games to a global sport is a testament to its enduring appeal. It's a sport that offers fitness, fun, and the thrill of competition. Closing shot. The host smiles. Host, content. Thank you for joining us on this shuttlecock-filled adventure into the history and development of badminton. If you found this information exciting, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more sports insights. Stay tuned for our next adventure. End with an engaging outro screen displaying the course name and a call to action to subscribe and stay updated. Fade out. Title: Inside the Ring, the World of Combative Sports. Opening shot. The host stands in a combat sports gym, surrounded by boxing gloves and wrestling mats, ready to explore the exciting and diverse world of combative sports. Host, with enthusiasm. Hello, fight fans. Today, we're stepping into the world of combative sports. From the thrill of the ring to the discipline of the mat, combative sports have captivated audiences for generations. Let's dive into the action-packed world of combat sports. Slide 1, Combative Sports, the Ultimate Battle. Host, content. First, let's understand what makes combative sports so thrilling. Concept 1, what are combative sports? Host, content. Combative sports, often known as combat sports or combat athletics, are competitive sports where two athletes face each other in a controlled environment with specific rules and regulations. The goal? To defeat your opponent using a combination of skill, strategy, and physical prowess. Visuals, clips of different combative sports in action. Concept 2, a rich tapestry of styles. Host, content. Combative sports come in a variety of styles, each with its own unique characteristics and techniques. Here are some of the most popular ones. 1. Boxing, the sweet science of boxing, where athletes use their fists to punch their way to victory. Visuals, clips of boxing matches. Host, content. 2. Wrestling, a sport that emphasizes grappling, takedowns, and pinning your opponent. Visuals, clips of wrestling matches. Host, content. 3. Martial arts, diverse disciplines like karate, taekwondo, judo, and Brazilian jiu-jitsu that combine striking, grappling, and self-defense techniques. Visuals, clips of martial arts demonstrations. Host, content. 4. Mixed martial arts, MMA, the ultimate test of skills, where athletes combine elements of boxing, wrestling, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and more. Visuals, clips of MMA fights. Concept 3, rules and regulations. Host, content. Every combative sport has its own set of rules and regulations that ensure fair play and athlete safety. 1. Weight classes. Athletes are grouped into weight classes to ensure a level playing field. Visuals, illustration of weight class divisions. Host, content. 2. Scoring system. Different sports use various scoring systems, like points for strikes and takedowns. Visuals, scoring examples for different sports. Host, content. 3. Protective gear. Athletes wear protective gear such as gloves, headgear, and mouthguards to minimize injuries. Visuals, images of protective gear. Concept 4. The athletes. Host, content. Athletes in combative sports are some of the most dedicated and disciplined individuals you'll find. They undergo rigorous training, maintain strict diets, and work on their mental toughness to compete at the highest level. Visuals, clips of athletes training and preparing for fights. Concept 5. Global appeal. Host, content. Combative sports have a universal appeal, with passionate fan bases around the world. Iconic fighters like Muhammad Ali, Bruce Lee, and Ronda Rousey have become legends. Visuals, images of legendary combative sports athletes. Concept 6. Values and respect. Host, content. While combative sports are intense and competitive, they also emphasize values like respect, sportsmanship, and humility. Visuals, clips of athletes showing respect and sportsmanship. Concept 7. The future of combative sports. Host, content. The world of combative sports continues to evolve, with new talent emerging and exciting developments in the sport. As the popularity of MMA grows, it's clear that combative sports are here to stay. Visuals, clips of modern combative sports events. Concept 8. Closing thoughts. Host, content. Combative sports are more than just physical contests. They are a reflection of human skill, courage, and determination. Whether you're a fan or an aspiring athlete, there's always something to appreciate in this world of combat. Closing shot. The host smiles. Host, content. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the world of combative sports. If you found this information exciting, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more sports insights. Stay tuned for our next adventure. End with an engaging outro screen displaying the course name, and a call to action to subscribe and stay updated. Fade out. Title: Playing Fair. Athletics Etiquette, Rules, and Regulations Explained. Opening shot. The host stands at an athletics field, ready to guide the audience through the essential etiquettes, rules, and regulations that govern athletics. Host, with enthusiasm. Hello, sports enthusiasts. Today, we're stepping onto the track and field to explore the world of athletics etiquette, rules, and regulations. Just like any sport, athletics has a code of conduct and a set of rules that ensure fair play and competition. Let's dive into the exciting world of athletics. Slide 1. Athletics etiquette, rules, and regulations. Host, content. First, let's understand why these rules and etiquettes are so important. Concept 1. Fair play and sportsmanship. Host, content. Athletics is a sport where fair play and sportsmanship are paramount. The rules and etiquettes are in place to ensure that every athlete has an equal chance to compete and succeed. Visuals, images of athletes demonstrating sportsmanship. Concept 2. Basics of athletics etiquette. Host, content. Whether you're a participant or a spectator, there are certain etiquettes you should be aware of in athletics. 1. Respect for competitors. Athletes should show respect for their fellow competitors, acknowledging their efforts and achievements. Visuals, images of athletes shaking hands and congratulating each other. Host, content. 2. Follow officials' instructions. Athletes must obey the instructions of officials, judges, and referees at all times. Visuals, images of athletes listening to officials. Host, content. 3. Spectator etiquette. Spectators should remain quiet during events, refrain from interfering, and show support without disrupting the competition. Visuals, images of well-behaved spectators. Concept 3. Athletics rules and regulations. Host, content. Now let's delve into the rules and regulations that govern athletics events. 1. Events and distances. Athletics includes a variety of events, each with specific rules and distances. For example, the 100-meter sprint must be run in lanes, while the marathon is a long-distance race. Visuals, diagram illustrating different athletics events. Host, content. 2. Starting procedures. Proper starting procedures are crucial. False starts result in disqualification. Visuals, images of athletes at the starting line. Host, content. 3. Equipment and uniforms. Athletes must use approved equipment and wear appropriate uniforms, which often include spikes and jerseys. Visuals, images of athletes with their equipment and uniforms. Concept 4, Anti-doping regulations. Host, content. To ensure fair competition, athletics has strict anti-doping regulations. Athletes are subject to drug testing to prevent the use of performance-enhancing substances. Visuals, images of drug testing in athletics. Concept 5, Officiating and judging. Host, content. Officiating and judging are integral to athletics. Trained officials oversee events, ensuring that rules are followed and accurate measurements are taken. Visuals, images of officials and judges at athletics competitions. Concept 6, Penalties and disqualifications. Host, content. Breaking the rules in athletics can lead to penalties or disqualifications. Common infractions include false starts, lane violations, and improper equipment. Visuals, images of athletes being disqualified for rule violations. Concept 7, Protest and appeals. Host, content. Athletes have the right to protest decisions made by officials. Proper procedures exist for filing protests and appealing rulings. Visuals, images of athletes and officials discussing protests. Concept 8, Ethics in athletics. Host, content. Ethical conduct is essential in athletics. Athletes are expected to compete honestly, without engaging in cheating or unsportsmanlike behavior. Visuals, images of athletes displaying ethical behavior. Concept 9, Spectator responsibilities. Host, content. Spectators play a role in upholding athletics etiquette by showing respect for athletes, officials, and fellow spectators. Visuals, images of respectful spectators. Concept 10, Closing thoughts. Host, content. Athletics is not just about speed and strength, it's also about respect, fairness, and adherence to rules. These elements make athletics a truly inspiring and inclusive sport. Closing shot. The host smiles. Host, content. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of athletics etiquette, rules, and regulations. If you found this information valuable, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more sports insights. Stay tuned for our next adventure. End with an engaging outro screen displaying the course name, and a call to action to subscribe and stay updated. Fade out. Title: Running Through Time. The Evolution of Athletics and Track and Field. Opening shot. The host stands at a historic track and field venue, ready to take the audience on a journey through the history and development of athletics and track and field. Host, with enthusiasm. Hello, sports enthusiasts. Today, we're sprinting back in time to explore the fascinating history and development of athletics and track and field. These sports have a rich legacy that spans centuries, and they continue to inspire athletes around the world. Let's dive into the incredible journey. Slide 1, History and Development of Athletics. Host, content. First, let's understand the roots of athletics. Concept 1, Ancient Origins. Host, content. Athletics have ancient origins, dating back to ancient civilizations like Greece and Rome. The Greeks, in particular, played a significant role with events like the Olympic Games, which began in 776 BC. Visuals, images of ancient Greek athletes and Olympic Games. Host, content. These early athletic competitions included running, jumping, discus throwing, and even combat sports. Concept 2, Renaissance and Modern Revival. Host, content. After a period of decline, athletics experienced a renaissance during the European Middle Ages. In the 19th century, a revival of interest in physical fitness led to the modernization of track and field. Visuals, images of Renaissance and modern track and field events. Concept 3, The Birth of Track and Field. Host, content. Track and field, as we know it today, emerged in the 19th century. The first organized competitions, often called meets, featured a variety of running, jumping, and throwing events. Visuals, images of early track and field meets. Concept 4, The Olympic Movement. Host, content. The modern Olympic Games, initiated by Baron Pierre de Coubertin in 1896, played a pivotal role in promoting track and field worldwide. The Games brought together athletes from around the globe to compete in iconic events like the 100-meter sprint and the marathon. Visuals, images of Olympic track and field events. Concept 5, Growth and Evolution. Host, content. Track and field continued to evolve, with the introduction of new events and the breaking of records. The sport adapted to changing times and embraced gender equality, with women's events becoming integral to the sport. Visuals, images of diverse track and field events. Concept 6, Modern Athletics. Host, content. Today, athletics and track and field encompass a wide range of events, from sprints to long-distance races, pole vaulting to javelin throwing. The sport has become a symbol of human achievement, pushing athletes to strive for excellence. Visuals, images of modern track and field athletes in action. Concept 7. Global participation. Host, content. Athletics and track and field are truly global sports, with athletes from every corner of the world competing at the highest levels. The sport unites people through a shared love for competition and excellence. Visuals, images of athletes from various countries. Concept 8. The future of athletics. Host, content. As we look ahead, the future of athletics and track and field is bright. Advances in technology, training methods, and accessibility continue to shape the sport, offering new opportunities and challenges for athletes. Visuals, images of technological advancements in athletics. Concept 9. Inspiring the next generation. Host, content. Athletics and track and field not only celebrate the elite athletes, but also inspire the next generation. Schools and clubs worldwide offer young athletes a chance to discover their talents and pursue their dreams. Visuals, images of young athletes in training. Concept 10. Closing thoughts. Host, content. From the ancient Greeks to the modern Olympians, athletics and track and field have stood the test of time. They are a testament to human determination, strength, and the pursuit of greatness. Closing shot. The host smiles. Host, content. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history and development of athletics and track and field. If you found this information fascinating, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more sports and history insights. Stay tuned for our next adventure.